I'd like to talk about the people close to you in your life that you say you love or that say they love you, that they can't stop complaining about you. You never do things properly. You're always doing it the wrong way. You always forget to do this. How come you never do this? How come you always do this? It seems as though they're always complaining about how you do things wrong to your face, that you never do things the right way. In short, these people are always ready to be disappointed in you. And as a result, you're always nervous going to see them and being around them. You have this feeling of walking on eggshells around them. I've done my best to distance myself from these kind of people or tell them face to face that, like, you know what, you always complain when I'm around you. You're complaining like a girl. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your husband. I'm not your partner. I say to these people, why are you always complaining about what I don't do or haven't done properly? It's not like I've broken a promise. It's just that I haven't magically satisfied you the way you expected me to. Here's why I think a lot of them do it. I think sometimes people project their own insecurities and frustrations onto others. If they're constantly criticizing you, if they're quick to criticize everything you do or don't do or nothing's good enough, it might be more about their own anxieties and dissatisfaction with themselves and their own lives. And recognizing this can make you see that it's not really about you, it's about them. Pitying someone is a lot better than being angry at them, let me tell you. Especially when it's got to do with family and friends or people in your life that you really can't get rid of, or it's hard to. Another thing is that they've got unreasonably high expectations of perfectionism in everyone around them. Often these people excuse their own imperfections, but they love calibrating perfection onto everybody else. Forgive the planes. Come on. Often I've noticed that these people have idealized versions of the world and how other people should be. And it usually doesn't align with your version of how you see yourself. Some people just have really screwed up communication styles. They might have been raised in an environment where criticism was the norm, raising your voice and having a temper. I've dated one or two Italian women where I can tell you that the chaotic dynamic in their household really shocked me and made me take a step back. It's laughable, but people grow up in very different environments, and it also informs their communication style. A lot of times they just are loud and jab jokes at another person. They're used to yelling and screaming at their siblings and parents. There's a lot of cultures that just grow up in a really loud, aggressive, chaotic, which to me seems like a fighting environment, but to them it's just like passionate and energetic. And sometimes you get those people in your life. They might believe that they're being helpful or motivational without understanding the emotional toll it might take on you. But here's what I noticed, that they wouldn't like it being done to them. They'd arc up and they want to fight you and debate you. Just be aware of what kind of temperament the person you are trying to care for and have as a friend or have as a partner, a romantic partner. Some of them have been raised and they've come out of the oven cooked as this highly strung person who loves having arguments, high octane, drama. When someone constantly points out your perceived mistakes in their eyes, it might stem from their fear of losing control. That is, they control you, they control their world. By highlighting in you what they maintain as correcting errors, they feel a sense of authority and control in their own lives. And it's demonstrably unfair on you. I mean, you wouldn't do it to them. I've been raised in an environment where you don't push yourself on other people. You don't tell other people what to do. You're self-sufficient and you ask very little of other people. You cooperate and you have manners. You don't raise your voice. Raising your voice was a big no-no. So how you were raised is really, really huge. A lot of people underestimate that. Some people are just fucked. Some people just don't have any kind of tact or emotional awareness around other people. Again, childhood upbringing, but just some people don't care. You know, how often have you heard, I'm just that way and people have to deal with it. It's their problem, not mine. This is just the way I am. Well, sorry, I don't have to be around you. A lot of people just lack the civil elegance of speaking calmly, listening. People don't read books anymore. People are cranky online, trolls in comment section. I think it's just the norm to criticize, and that's just a fun way of socially interacting. Everything's like, relax, man, it's a joke. Well, is insulting a person to the point of demoralizing them and you feel like you win and you boost your character up You boost your self-esteem up in that way. Is that just fun? Again, I flip it back to the golden rule. Would you like it being done to you? What if I just pummeled you until I embarrassed you in front of everybody? I'm pretty sure not many people like that, and they wouldn't call that a friend or a lover. And as a consequence, people aren't good at empathizing as well in this online social environment that they get giddy on. And being rude and obnoxious to people and just ending it with, I'm just saying, is a real cop-out I've noticed a lot of people do. They insult you, I'm just saying. I would suggest these people need direct confrontation, or you just leave them be and stop hanging around them. What I hope to communicate in this video by underscoring the people in your life that you're trying to love and that say they love you is to resolve the situation, tell them to cut it out, or just leave them if they've just got bad characters that aren't good for you. The whole point of this is to ease your stress. It's a them issue. It's not a you issue, especially if you're aware of this and you're trying to talk like an adult and not be emotionally triggered about this kind of stuff. Remember, if you haven't broken a promise to somebody, their unmet expectations of you that you never agreed to is not your problem. These people are insecure, stressed, probably going through their unresolved childhood shit or stuff that they've got happening in their own lives. The solution is just tell them directly, stop complaining about everything I do. Stop telling me I do everything wrong. I don't like coming to see you if at every turn you make fun of me and I'm the butt of your jokes and you use sarcasm at my expense all the time. If I didn't break a promise, if I didn't do something I said I would do, stop complaining about every little thing I do and don't do. Their expectations of you are the problem, not you. Don't let your self-esteem and mental stability be unfairly destroyed by someone else's finger pointing and rudeness. I hope this video helped, and catch you later.